A woman buried herself in a volcano for 20 years to become white. When she was discovered, her entire body was covered in dust, and she had lost her memory. She only remembered her boyfriend's name, and the hotel where she worked. The police immediately contacted the hotel owner, and asked her if she knew this person. She gave the police a phone number. This was the number the woman had left behind. When the police called, a man answered the phone. After confirming with him, they learned that the woman was indeed his mother, and that she had just gone out to walk the dog. He asked them to call back later. At that moment, the boyfriend, who had been notified, also arrived. He looked terrified, and no matter how much the woman shouted, the man did not respond. Instead, he quickly left the hospital. When he returned home, he suddenly saw the dead crow come back to life, but the crow's body in the ground had not disappeared. That night, the police called again, asking the man if he knew the woman. The man found it absurd, since his mother was clearly at home. But when the woman spoke, the man was very surprised, because the voice was exactly like his mother's. Just as he was about to ask where she was, he heard his mother's voice from behind him. He immediately handed the phone to his mother. When she mentioned her name and her boyfriend's name, the woman's expression froze, and she quickly hung up the phone. She went to find her first love, and asked him if he had seen her, the other him who had emerged from the volcano. After receiving an affirmative answer, he asked if he knew she was pregnant. Seeing his boyfriend's expression of disbelief, from her boyfriend's eyes, she knew he didn't know about the son. On the other side, the woman looked at the woman covered in volcanic ash, her face filled with shock, because she was her sister who had been missing for a year. At the time, they had entered the snowy mountain together, to study the effects of volcanic ash, but her sister's motorcycle had stalled, and fallen into the mountain peak, and there had been no news since. Now that her sister had suddenly reappeared, he felt both happy and afraid, because being trapped alone in the cold snow-covered mountains, the chances of survival were almost zero, with such bizarre events occurring one after another. What connection could there be to the volcano? Could it be that, besides whitening the skin, it could also revive the dead?